I don't think we're always fully conscious. I think there is this expectation, and that's what I'm loving so much about this conversation, is that there's often an external expectation that someone has everything figured out and everything's perfect and everything's going on. And we obviously know that's not true, but often that's the perception. And to just hear that, hey, I'm trying to figure this out and I'm learning about this and this is what I'm listening to. I think that is just such a healthy thing for people to hear. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think people will see your life through their lens and through their experience without having the context of what you go through in your consciousness, right? As you operate in the world. I look at like Jeff Bezos and I'm like, that guy's got it figured out, like he seems really happy. He's going to space. Or Richard Branson, and I'm like, they're so accomplished. They've like multiple times have gotten hit after hit after hit of like goodness and business. And they also are like, doing good with their platform, like it's like I don't know. And so for me, I guess, I could see how through my experience, I project onto others. And so I could see how that could happen.
Yeah. I love hearing that, at every stage, we're all projecting onto someone else. And I'm sure, I don't know Jeff Bezos, but I'm guessing that you can do it in business. And then now you're looking at another industry and you're looking at an athlete or you're looking at an actor or a musician
But he's also just like he feels like a very joyful person, just like a happy guy, And that's like, to me, I'm like, I love seeing happy people. I'm like, yes.
I will let you know once we have him on the podcast. Definitely. I'll let you know. But tell me about, have you ever struggled with, or have you ever worked through perfectionism? I feel like being a perfectionist is something that happens in art. It happens in business. It happens as a CEO, as an entrepreneur. Tell us a bit about that, because I think my audience and community often ask me this, and I'd love to hear your opinion on this. It's, like I'm struggling with, being a perfectionist and getting things perfect and getting things right. Tell us about your journey with perfectionism.
I am 100% a detail-oriented perfectionist, but I would say that oftentimes that's used as an excuse to not actually do anything, because you're constantly tweaking something before you just do it and commit. And my partner at Honest, my CEO, he dropped this really amazing nugget like early on, like a month into us working together, when he came on to be the CEO of Honest. And he was like, it's the 80-20 rule. Like it should be 80% there and, 20%, whatever, it's not right. It's not totally buttoned up, but you're going to learn so much once you put it out there. And you're going to have to sort of be malleable enough to sort of like tweak and change as you go from there. But you just have to like put it out there and try it before you even really know. Because you could be perfecting and all these details matter so much, but then you put it out there and you were putting all of your energy into the wrong thing, right? No one cares at the end of the day about all those things that you cared so much about. And so I think you should be a detail-oriented person, and you should have a point of view, and you should have like conviction about your point of view, because we're not robots, right? That's what matters. But at the end of the day, it can't hinder you from putting yourself out there or trying something or innovating,
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great piece of advice, and hearing that early on, I'm sure made a big difference to your path and to your journey.